what we really aim to do at Digital Ventures is provide really skilled, experienced resources that can work with your teams on your side to help and make your project successful. So to make sure you avoid the pitfalls and the mistakes that others already have made. So what are typically the things that we do for our customers? So on one side, we help with software and vendor selection. So this really helps speeding up the RFP process. So we know the market, we know the softwares, we know the different implementation partners around, and we can help you tailoring the RFP, providing expert feedback also on the answers that you got from the either the software vendors or the implementation partners. We also help with business case development, budget development. So we know what these projects look like. We know what is required. We can more or less estimate what are the potential license costs, what are the costs for the implementation, and we help you building those business cases and those budgets. We also help you with organizational readiness. So we help you assessing if your organization is ready or what needs to be done to make sure that your organization is ready on one side to start the project, but then also during the project to make sure that your organization is ready for the go live and for what is coming. We also typically help around data and process harmonization. We really make sure looking at what are your different data sources, or you consolidating data sources. So how do we make sure that your data is actually of good quality, is ready to be used into the project. If we talk about process harmonization, every time that you implement a new software, there will be changes to your processes. So where are your processes working well? Where are they not working well? What can be improved? And how will the new software impact your processes? So there we offer services around lean, around agile, really to make sure that your processes are working in the future. Typically what we do as well, we provide project resourcing. We know from experience that you will need people in your project team, not only from the implementation partner, but also internal people. So sometimes we provide people to help you on your side in an internal role, or we help as backfill for project resources or internal resources that get assigned to the project. So that way you really have a team that is dedicated and that has the right experience to do the project. We also help with post-implementation support. Typically what we see is customers, they rely on their implementation partner for the technical support, which is perfectly fine because that are the people that implemented the system and that know what is out there. But what we see very often, there's a lot of aspects to be covered outside of the actual software. So all kinds of how-to questions, how to do this, what's the new process, and so on. So there, we are not only there for you during the project, but also after the project. And other things that we do is typical PMO support, so help you run the project or set up a PMO office if you have multiple projects. So that is what we do as well for our customers. And then of course what we do as well is if you have a project team, if you have an implementation partner, how can we make sure you work effectively and you work collaboratively? So there, based on our experience, we do a lot of coaching on project team effectiveness as well as collaboration coaching. So these are typical things that we do for our customers. So if you're interested in learning more, just contact me and I'm happy to have a call and discuss what we can do for you.